Hey guys! Since you're watching this, I know that you have purchased one of the most expensive little car things I've ever seen. What is this? The Go Smart Wheels Ultimate RC Speedway. This giant box of doom. You spent like at least probably $100 on it. Now it's either the same day you put it together or a couple weeks down the road, and the little elevator-y thing is making a happy little click, 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 click noise without actually doing anything. And your wonderful child is really upset that like the coolest part of the whole toy isn't working. So you have your stupid little car. It comes with one, I think, or did it come with two? I don't know. We have two. Full disclosure, my sister bought this for my kid and bought it from someone on Craigslist. And then I was like, oh, I can fix it because everything's on the internet. Apparently everything but this. Everyone's like, oh, the elevator's broken. I can't figure out what's wrong with it. Yeah. Nobody likes you people. It comes with, what is it, two? Oh, it's one. Only came with one. So this person bought another car, and like these cars are like $30 a piece. That's a lot of money. I'm not buying more. I'm cheap. I went ahead and did all this work for you, and I took apart the elevator to figure out why it's not working. I mean, it's just gears. It can't be that hard. So I took that all apart. The elevator is not the problem. It's the cars. And it's easier if your child is napping because they're not stealing screws or trying to play with the car or stealing parts in the middle, but you know, you do you. I get it. So anywho, we're going to go ahead and fix up our car. And we're not actually going to fix this one. This one's already fixed. This one. We're going to fix this one. Yay, cars. So the supplies you're going to need for the fix. The stupid broken $30 car. Make sure it's turned off. You're going to need a needle nose pliers that is not spring loaded. Mine are super crappy because my nice ones that I used on the first car I fixed have been lost by the toddler. They do need to be quite long so that they have a very gradual point to them because we're going to use them as a wedge. Optionally, a spring-loaded pair of needle nose pliers. Later on, it's just kind of easier to work with those, but not totally necessary. Also optional is a small crescent wrench. I used a number 8 metric. You can find something else to use if you really want to. I found that to be easiest. Non-optionally, a Phillips screwdriver with a number 1 bit. If you try to use a number 2, it might work, but you may end up damaging the screws. I also used a metal block, so when I pressed on the table during like the wedge part, it wouldn't leave marks. First, take out the 5 screws on the bottom of the car and remove the little plastic housing. Next, remove the 4 screws holding on the inner cover thingy. Then we're going to remove that inner cover thingy. A zillion little plastic things are going to spew everywhere. Don't worry, just set them aside. Make sure you don't lose any of them. Now lift up the back axle. That's where our problem is. Time for the conspiracy theory of the day. The spring that keeps the gears engaged sucks. As time goes by, it doesn't press hard enough against the gears, and mixed with the fact that the gears are purposely missing 2 teeth, the gear slips every bleeping time. The stupid car is on the stupid elevator, then you hear that stupid click, click, click. Great for the company because you have to get a new car or new set every few weeks. Sucky for us. Now for the hard part. Use your needle nose pliers as a wedge between the 2 plastic pieces, right where the spring is, and press down on the non-gear white thing until it moves out of the way. You'll see like a little textured bit on the axle. Now split one end of the spring and then swear a lot as you try to fiddle with it, trying to get the spring mostly off of the axle. It's kind of like taking a key off of a ring, only more frustrating. When the spring is mostly off, leave that last little bit on there. Take your pliers and stretch the spring. I didn't really measure it because, quite frankly, I didn't care that much, but I think it was like 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch long when I was all done. Now put the spring back on the axle, just like the keyring thing again, slightly less frustrating this time. Now we're going to move that little white piece that we moved earlier with the wedge back onto its little textured spot on the axle.
This is where I use the crescent wrench to push down. Do whatever works best for you. Just make sure you get it back down completely to cover the textured area, or else it won't fit back in the car. Now put the axle back in the car. If you can't figure this out, you're dumb. Now into those stupid plastic thingies that flung out earlier. Put them in the underside of the inner cover so that the long part is up and the hook part is over the edge of the car or down, whatever. Do it like it shows in the little video. You know what I'm talking about. There's no really good words for this, mostly because lots of swearing happens, and I tried to block this out of my brain. Then you've got to put this little piece on the bottom of the car. This takes a few times, and sometimes the little plastic bits go flinging everywhere again, and you want to just kind of smash it against the wall. You will get it right eventually. Ta-da! Put the screws back in. The ones with the more flat heads go on the inner part, the ones with the more rounded heads go on the outer part. If you don't know which is which, you have 4 of the ones that go on the inner part and 5 that go on the outer. So just separate them into those groups where they match their friends and you'll figure it out. All done! $0 spent and only about 10 more gray hairs accumulated. Let's go try this out.
So I totally spaced on the fact that I should probably like film an outro. So here I am with my awesome mom sock bun because unfortunately for you, hair washing day is Wednesdays and today's Tuesday, so sucks to be you. And today was also not like wear makeup day or put on real pants day, so you get what you get. So hopefully you were able to fix your car, get it working, not spend another $30 on a stupid little car. If you have any questions or anything, if you can't figure it out, buy some brains, 6 for $1. It's not my day job. Anyways, have a good night. Enjoy working on your stupid little car. Bye.